Hey, Anu, how are yesterday's injuries? What? Your injuries. Still with me, thanks. Well, I'm surely glad the Emperor's father banned gladiatrix. I can't think of anything worse than having a bunch of women around here. Women around. Hey, Anu, that was
Yes,
a joke. I'm sorry. Gladiatrix, very funny. Well, I hope you can stitch your head back on before this afternoon. It would be worth a better price to lose it in the arena. I just have this sinking feeling in my gut. That's the stew. Gods. What is that? A shadow. Yeah, but whose? Perhaps a new animal to fight with. Oh, it's a person. I can't see, the sun's casting too bright. Maybe it's Mevia, come to cut you down to size. In my mind, she was taller. Do you still have that nauseous feeling? What of it? I think the reason's coming this way. Oh, haven't I been tortured enough? At least it's not the other one. I've never heard someone use the phrase, "we are amused," in such a creepy way before. He said it like 3 times, whilst staring into my soul. Anyway, this one was just in the background, giggling, and got up to give Macrinus his cloak. I think Macrinus, an alternative way of saying his name, has the Emperor in his pocket. Maybe the pair of them. But Macrinus underestimates the power of insanity. He's been trying to orchestrate mine as well, to no good end. Excuse me. Excuse me. Pardon. You are standing in my path. You are a mere Milo. I've heard the bedtime stories. There was one that always frightened me. A story of an uprising, led by one. But that man was foolish, or brute, and no brains, as is most of your class. Well, the carpet will just be rolled out for him now. More like he'll be rolled up in it. All right, let him through. Excuse me, but I give the orders here. Move! That's better. Now I can see who I truly wish to. My brother has spoken of you endlessly, really. It's annoying. He's obsessed with you. The poet. Well, that's unsettling. Obviously, his hair's redder than mine. That it is, Rufus. Do you mind me asking, Emperor? Why take such a risk wandering through the Hypogeum? Alone. Is it a risk? I can't tell if you genuinely don't know why it wouldn't be a good idea, or if that's a veiled threat that you intend to act on, should we displease you. I think you just described his reign so far. So, what can we do for you, Majesty? As I say, I have come to meet you. You will never meet me, but all are offered the chance to meet my mask. Unacceptable! You will be truthful with me, poet. That is not my name. My brother gave you that title, and I approve. Good for you and your brother. But that's not my name. Don't make me sing it. His name's Hanno, if you like. That is a common gladiator's name. What is your real name, then? Make something up. No, thank you. I've already named a snake this morning. that yes, all right, Rufus. Just laugh yourself into cramps over there. I like you, but that was funny. What did you name the serpent, then? Was it real or carved? Real, and I named Lucilla. Well, Lucy. You have a thing for Lady Lucilla, then? Rufus, take your good humour somewhere else. She reminds me of my mother, if you must know, only with warmth and charm. Mama was a rather emotional and dramatic woman. Well, I'm certainly glad she didn't pass it on to you. And what of Hanno here? Does he have fatherly qualities? You are absolutely excused from this conversation. Yes, please. Sorry about him. It's all right. Well, thank you for being patient with his... Wait a time. I've told you my name. You've met me. So if there's nothing more... I will not be turned away until you give of yourself. And that will be all. You can see yourself out. The exit is that way. Or that way. When you're coming from this angle... Wait. Well, it's a bit confusing down here, but there are 80 such exits. I trust you'll find your way out. I merely want your honest thoughts. Oh, that part of myself. You should have specified. No. I'm thirsty. Can we stop? Is no one hearing me? I'm dead on my feet. We've only just walked down the palace steps. You're fine. That's untrue. We've been plodding along for nearly 20 minutes now. Forgive me for saying so, Emperor, but you do have a healthy relationship with untruthfulness. Macrinus. Senator, perhaps you should keep the talk to a minimum, lest Geta drown you in whatever water we find. Are you feeling thirsty, Emperor? I'm fine. I just want to find him. Hungry, perhaps? Stop hovering! I'm to protect you. I take my job seriously. You're my guard, not my personal trainer. Understood. Do you require anything else? How are you feeling? I don't require your assistance now, any more than I did when you removed that pebble from my shoe, plucked thorns from a rose I was handed at the Rosalia Festival, or when you lay a robe down for me to step over that trench. I was only thinking of you. It was my robe. Just give me some space, but not too much. I saw the mob painting on the wall as we left the palace. Here we go. Here it is. Here's what? A fly-infested ruin? No, your brother. He's in there, is he? No, you'll see. Come, hey, don't touch him. But you know me. Yeah, that's why I don't want you to touch him. Is there any service in this place? But he's usually in the back. Oh boy! God. Yes? Oh no. Here, have some wine on the house. Don't drink that. Will you get a hold of yourself? I'm sorry, it's just you asked me to watch him, and I feel somewhat responsible for all of this. We'll find him soon enough. Boy, what is your name again? Demetrius. Sorry. Like Demeter. You know, the goddess of food and farming, and he runs a thermopylae. We're here on serious business. Do you remember? I think of this. Do you remember seeing the Emperor? Of course, I remember seeing him. He's right there. No, not that Emperor. The other, Lucius Septimius Bassianus. Your father changed it, didn't he? Your Emperor, Marcus Aurelius Antonius. Caracalla. Fine. Taurautus. I'm sorry, did you just call my brother ugly? I'm sorry, but I sit in these places from time to time and I hear the common talk. That, I'm afraid, is his other nickname. I think I saw him. He had red hair and was very hungry. This is very important. Now think. Did this person only order sweet food? Yeah. He's alive! See, I told you. I knew he must have come in here. Oh, Senator, I could kiss you, but then I'd have to take medicine of some kind. When did you see him? Not long ago. He's hiding something, aren't you? He wants to tell us something I can tell. All right, he left these. I didn't take them. He gave them to me to hold on to. That's all. Is that all? All right. He didn't give them up until I asked for them as payment for his meal. I'm a terrible person, a commoner, afraid of his father and failing at business, and I'm sorry. All right then. Which way did he go? That way, towards the Colosseum. We won't forget this. Demetrius, any of it. How did you know the boy was hiding something? I didn't have the foggiest clue what I was going to say next. That was brilliant. Went with it, no worries. Yes, well done, all of you. Dare I a hug? He's still missing until I lay eyes on him. There will be time for celebration later on. I knew this good mood wouldn't last. Emperor, please, let us stop this. You will be late for the games. I will be late for the games, and that's something I never thought I'd worry on. I've told you all I care to tell you, all that is important to know. You have told me not one thing of yourself. I wish for your thoughts. I will not leave until you want my thoughts. Oh, he poked the bear. My thoughts are vast, but I shall distill this and just mention a few. You are thrill-seeking, wayward, bloodthirsty, beguiling, bombastic brats. You put the phrase, 2 heads are better than 1 to death, just like everything else around you. If everything you touch does not instantaneously turn to gold, you throw yourself on the ground and refuse to move until you are assuaged, while the other wrings his body tighter than a snake around a staff in frustration. You're loud when you should be quiet, silent when you should be taking charge, demand respect without giving it, but most of all, you are 2 lost wolf children waiting for someone to come save you without even realizing it. No, really. Tell me what you really think. A fine bathhouse and some border control cannot alter the fact that your reign has been nothing but civil unrest, disparaging graffiti, and more citizens than you know what to do with. I believe I heard someone scream, "I miss Commodus," days ago, and if all that wasn't enough still, no one has yet to be able to explain to me what on earth this is. What is it? Why are there so many holes? Those weren't found in Italy, just in other places of Roman rule. Still sounds like a you problem. It's a dodecahedron. I can accept that. But what in Jupiter's sake was it used for? Keeps me up at night, man. My point is, my thoughts are of little value when you're simply going to do what you do, regardless. Unless perhaps you mean to use them against me. I've been here before, you know. Underground. My father brought me once, when I was smaller. He brought me several times, and we would venture down here. Eventually, I despised this place. I can speak freely for all of us here, trying to win our rudest We do as well. You see, it was not you that I felt sorry for. I used to cry into my father's robes, but he still brought me to the games. And who did you feel sorry for? It was the animals. One day, I caused such a fit, I could nearly be heard over the roaring crowd. My father, the Emperor, wished to silence me. So he did, in his way, to show me the reality behind the curtain. He allowed me to see them, down here in their cages, before they were raised up to sound level. The animals? Even despite it being his way, I believed my father was lying to me, just trying to get me to stop my hiccuping tears when he told me there were such things as beast masters. And that some even grew strong connections with the foreign animals, both slave and beast, displaced beings seeking company in each other. I met with one, a beast master, and he told me everything he knew of each wild thing, sadly tamed in their boxes, or perhaps calmed by his presence. We went almost every day, but then eventually my father's plan came to a conclusion. The moment I found out that these beast masters who care, water, doctor, and bond with the creatures are the same they themselves are made to kill. Sometimes within a week, a month, a day, I had seen the reality behind the curtain, and there no longer seemed to be a point. So I prefer to fantasize my father's reality to crushing a world to live in. It's more exciting to believe that nothing is real. No damage you can do can matter. I fell into myself. So that is when you had a change in temperament. The anger. I don't remember, but Gatos told me that was my mother's doing. That one day, and all at once, my father was not enough for her anymore, and I will leave it at that. I see. But Gatos protected me through the years. He's always protected me. And I felt that if I knew more of you, I may know more of my brother, for you intrigue and vex him. Do you remember the name of the beast master? Juba.